Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Pokémon White version! Last time, we explored the surprisingly hip Nacrene City, a repurposed train depot into a town full of fantastic young people, and also explored the Pinwheel Forest on the outskirts of town, getting in lots of preparation for our upcoming gym battle. This time, this is it. We take the fight to the Nacrene Gym Leader! Or not. I want to see things no one can see. The truths of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The ideals of how trainers should be. And a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see this future too. Surprise battle against N before we go inside! We are just rolling in rival battles every which way we go, and I kinda like it. I like the fact that we have lots of different recurring battles. He's gonna open with Pidove, level 13, normal flying type, big pecs for its ability, with the moves Gust, Quick Attack, Leer, and Growl. I am happy that I have a Blitzel by my side, yes I am! I'll be sincerely impressed if you manage to survive this. Down it goes. And now I'm especially glad that I have a Blitzel by my side. Yes, I am. Timpole is level 13, water type, Swift Swim for its ability, with the move Supersonic, Bubble Beam, Growl, and Round. You weren't conscious enough to hear me say your last move. How terrible for you. And onto his last Pokemon already. You are Timber, also level 13, fighting type, sheer force for its ability, and it's equipped with the moves Low Kick, Focus Energy, Bide, and Leer. I'm hardly worried because I would not describe Blitzel as being the epitome of heavy Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I can two-shot you, so I'm not really worried about that Bide either. Yeah, I can totally take care of this. No sense worrying about that whatsoever. Could have been fancy and paralyzed or something like that, but none of it was necessary. Just gotta mash that A button over and over again, and he should be done. I cannot see the future yet. The world is still to be determined. You really do talk fast, buddy. Wow, that was just lightning. I wasn't even tapping the A button. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Now I know what power I need. Reshiram. The legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. Has anyone ever told you certainly leave a lasting impression anywhere you go? Because you really do. Nacrene City Pokemon Gym leader Lenora, an archaeologist with a backbone. I certainly hope she has a backbone, otherwise she would just kind of be a blob on the ground. That was lame, even for me. I am researching Pokemon fossils here. If you have a fossil, bring it to me. I do not have a fossil, but I'll be sure to remember that. It kind of begs the question of, you know, if you're a fossil specialist, then why have you not treated these? But oh well. Wow, whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Welcome, I'm Hawes, the assistant director. Since you were kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. And then it hits you why there's no old Pokemon. This takes place in a post-apocalyptic future after all Kanto Pokemon have become extinct! But we survived just fine as a species, so it's all good. This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space. Oh, it's an ordinary old stone. It was found near the desert, but other than the fact that it's old, it doesn't seem to have any value. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at. Man, poor Armaldo not even getting recognized in the tour. These Univans really do hate their old Pokemon. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader Lenora happens to be my wife. Oh, okay. Well, I can see why you think very highly of her going into this. You're not going to say anything different. You're just going to prattle on and on about how amazing your wife is. Well, even if the Grand Tour doesn't include acknowledging this Armaldo, we're not going to drop it by name, I guess. Or drop that one by name. Nope. Whose bones are on display in this museum? The answer is your bones. My bones. Bones, bones. Bone, bone, bone. Won't dawdle any further, let's stop being cultured and make animals fight! A Pokemon gym where a leader waits for a challenger at the back of a museum. It has got a great atmosphere, doesn't it? So, I will give this to you. Get yet another fresh water? I will be sure to treasure it always. It's just like limited edition food. I don't really get why they call food limited edition, like anyone's gonna collect it and have mold growing in their house and bugs everywhere. So, between you and me, normal-type Pokemon are weak against fighting-type Pokemon. Around here, fighting-type Pokemon show up around Pinwheel Forest. Now, I will explain about the gym itself. In this gym, if you answer questions hidden in books, you can move forward. For you, the first book is Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. If you don't know where this book is, please ask anyone. I'm sorry, you're way too cool for me to talk about you in my voice. I can't do that to you. Now, right away, you kind of see a bit of a theme developing here. No, not the fact that both the front half and the second half of the gym are educational in different ways. It's the fact that the first gym was a restaurant, not just a Pokemon gym. This is a museum and library, but not just a Pokemon gym. I like that how the gym leaders have actual jobs in this world outside of just being really good Pokemon trainers. I feel like it gives them a lot more depth, it makes them a lot more interesting, and it just kind of makes this world feel more alive. It gives them a role in this world, and it gives them just a lot more to do. I like that a lot, and it's something that I think kind of got started here. There were a few gym leaders in previous installments that were given things to do and were made kind of more important, but it usually wasn't all of them. It was just like one or two that were particularly important, but here, no. I feel like the gym leaders are more than just gym leaders. They're not just big, strong trainers for you to beat up. They're more than that. Children's books. Sweets for Pokemon, not what we're looking for. Children's books. Nice to Meet You, Pokemon is what we're told to look for. It's a fairy tale about a little boy who met a Pokemon for the first time in his life. He is with a small brown Pokemon. There is a memo between the pages. Pokemon trainers, I am the gym leader, Lenora. I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Now this is the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? Oh, that's easy. Dragonite! And if not that, Armaldo! And if not that, Deoxys! And if not that, Patrat. Yeah, I think that's kind of lame though, but we'll take it. It was the first, except not. Biology of Patrat. They communicate with each other by movement of their tails. A Patrat raises its tail when it sees an enemy. There's a memo on the back cover. Just as I thought, the question was easy. Well, this is the second question. A flame burns inside its body and gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? Hint is, somebody may be reading it. You get what the gimmick of this is. People are not going to give up their books without making little creatures fight to the death, now are they? Even though they're fighting to unconsciousness. Same principle. Just rated E for everyone. Let's see. Flame burns its body and it gives off smoke while its head while it runs. Structure of a locomotive. I think it is. Oh, that is correct. It's exactly how a locomotive looks. Well, I'll let you read this book. But before that, it'd be a great way for my research if we had a Pokemon battle. It's kind of funny. She looks a bit like Fennel, and I've had people telling me that, like, you know, oh gosh, you're like hitting on every girl in this world. Okay, I am not hitting on every girl in this world. I only actually hit on my mother. That doesn't make my case any better, I know, but it's the truth. Okay, I think Bianca has a cute animation. I wouldn't say that I find her attractive. I would say Fennel's cool, but, you know, I wouldn't really say that I'm gaga over her. So, yeah, that's my explanation right there. I do stand by the waitresses being cute. They were pretty good. Now, scientists. Scientists, first time fighting one of these. They will generally open a battle by using an X item on their Pokemon to raise some stat or one or the other. Kind of good to remember that so you know what your opponents are doing. Once again, trainer classes are very different and they have quite a bit of identity to them. Doesn't matter though because you go down to 3 shockwaves just like N did. Just with 1 Pokemon instead of 3, so I guess you're slightly better. I've never known anyone so powerful. My head is empty compared to yours. All because I knew how to press A. Truly the greatest test of intellect. Turn the book to the shelf after reading. This is the rule when you read a book, which is why you have a stack of books just haphazardly thrown beside you. General studies. Let's read this. Flame burns inside its body and gives off. We've already read that. It repeats text quite a bit. Usually they're like, oh, hey, this is what the text says. And then the person that you're talking to will repeat it back to you and say, oh, is this the correct answer to this? And then when you read the book, it'll say like, oh, this is what it says yet again. I'm impressed you found this place. It's what I'd expect from a challenger like you. Well, now this is the third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is this? Hint is on a bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. What does the memo say? A book about Tepig? I bet that's about Tepig. I love myself some bacon. I'm not kidding about loving bacon, seriously. It reminds me, in the past, I've seen sweets made out of heating up berries. Now, what were they called? Okay, fine. We won't have morbid humor in here, even though you quite clearly see characters eating burgers and bacon all the time in this universe. Children's books. Not what I want. I want the other children's book. I can't remember what I read a second ago. Describes delicious sweets made by heating berries in a pot. These are sweets called poffins made from berries in the faraway Sinnoh region, and Pokemon love them. Last question. Move 2 backwards and move 1 to the left. Move forward, move 2 forward, and 1 to the right. And move 1 backward. Now, where is it? Hint is, find it by yourself. Gee, I wonder if it's the only one that we haven't checked yet. Can you challenge the gym leader and win against me? I don't know, but we'll try because I have courage. So we'll do this. Just have a lot of trainer battles in general going in here. Hopefully you'll be using a Pokemon that'll give me something interesting to talk about because we've been having a lot of battles. Lillipop. Always happy to meet a fellow pickup enthusiast. Don't really think that we, you know what? Let's switch out Blitzel and send out Duat. I also need to check out my pickup items. I just realized that I have 2 of them that I haven't done yet, so we'll be sure to do that before we actually fight against the gym leader. Using Bite. Okay, I should have been. That was a crit. Ouch. I know you're unevolved though, but sheesh. Razor Shell. Down that goes, and now we're gonna both be level 20 for the fight ahead. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I don't think we're gonna need to resort to throw. Fury Cutter. Hello. That rhymed. Seem to be unintentionally rhyming a lot lately. It's always kind of funny when that happens. It starts off with 20 power, increases in power every time that you hit in succession. I believe it caps off at like 200 or so power. With this move, it's very powerful if you can get it going and have good luck with it, but of course you do have to stay in. You can't switch, you can't use other moves, you just have to keep at it. A lot of the time, oh gosh, what do I want to do here? Kind of wondering if I should get rid of Rock Smash, because like I said, I would have to be quad effective to justify using it with how the damage calculations come out too. Even if a Pokemon resists water, I think I still do more damage with Razor Shell. I think I'm gonna ditch Rock Smash. I can always reteach it later if I want to. I just kind of want to use Focus Energy at some point and get lucky with it, because it left a bad taste in my mouth last time. So call it stubbornness, call it me being me. I'm gonna get rid of Rock Smash. And have. But on the note of Duat getting stronger, there's something we gotta talk about. I've been waiting to say this for a while. Some of you punched Duat stats into a calculator to figure out what its IVs are likely to be, and I really appreciate that. What you found is that its IVs out of 31 are likely to be 15 in HP, 27 attack, 18 defense, 29 special defense, and 18 speed. But the real kicker, as for special attack, it is guaranteed to have a perfect 31 out of 31. Just, how do you keep getting luckier than I already thought you were? Just, I love you. I love you so much, Ottawa. You're so good. Let's hope that you can help us win this gym battle. Yeah, we're reading this last book or something like that, though, but it pales in comparison to whatever we've learned about Ottawa. That is the greatest of all research. Seem to have wisdom as well as strength. I look forward to our battle. Good, all I need is courage, and then I'll have the complete Triforce. Click. There's a switch under the book, not under a poster. I don't care who this Lenora is, having your lair under a sliding bookcase is just the coolest thing that any sort of person could ever have. She's like a friggin' superhero. Before we go onward, let's go back and heal, because why wouldn't we? Before we go down into the depths and challenge our gym leader. Well, okay, maybe we can do that afterward, though, because I kind of want to, like, you know, be in the same room as them while we do this. We got preparations to make. Also, your dotted eyes with your sprite aliasing look hilarious. It's like she's, like, wanting to facepalm at whatever it is that I'm saying or doing. So, I'm just going to turn away and pretend I didn't see that, and we're going to make our last preparations. First off, is this going to give us anything good for the fight? Full heal? And Great Ball. Probably not. Blitzel does not have a hold item that was really worth equipping, so what I want to do right away is Charon told us about the gym leader, and at the same time gave us these Chesto Berries. I recommend equipping at least one of these to one of your I recommend equipping one of these to at least one of your Pokemon, because you can totally equip multiple berries at a time. I love misspeaking and just having weird implications, even though that's not really all that bad. You understood what I meant. I'm just a stickler for correct grammar, okay? Can't help it. My parents made me this way. Well, I'm a little bit nervous. I've said before that I generally consider the second gym leader to be the hardest in any given Pokemon game, with very few exceptions. But we're never gonna know unless we try. Welcome! The director of the Nacrene Museum and the Nacrene Gym's leader is me, Lenora. Well then, Challenger, I'm gonna research how you battle with the Pokemon you've so lovingly raised. Lenora begins with the evolved Herdier. Already fought one of these earlier. It is level 18, normal type, Intimidate for its ability, which is why I did not open with Duat. With the moves Leer, Bite, Takedown, and Retaliate. This thing is pretty hard hitting. Again, with the trend of second gym leaders having evolved Pokemon, that's kind of why I was worried. I think I'm gonna open with a Thunder Wave to start things off. Wow, I actually outsped it. Wow, Blitzel, I knew you were fast, but I didn't think you would actually outspeed that. It's fully paralyzed. I had a very solid first turn. Holy heck, did I choose wisely. I could go for the Flame Charge to up my speed for what's coming out next, but I think I'm just gonna go for the Shockwave for right now. If it's low on health, then I'll go for the Flame Charge. I do get that my modest nature is a bit of a double-edged sword. Blitzel, why are you lucky too? Seriously. But, sorry, getting sidetracked by celebrating how much I love my Pokemon right here. I get that my nature is a bit of a double-edged sword in that I'm probably not going to get too many KOs with that, but I'm really okay with that because I'm going to be using Shockwave most of the time. I don't think I want to chance this. She's probably going to heal if I use Flame Charge, so we'll go for Shockwave instead. Yeah, okay, she wasn't healing this turn. I think she was just barely out of the range to use up her item. Okay, wow, got through Herdier without even taking damage and got a level up to boot. You're now the strongest member of the team. Sorry, Duat, for getting overshadowed a lot of the time. Her last Pokemon, Watchog. It's hideous. Okay, no, I don't like Watchog at all. It's really ugly. That's a Pokemon that won't be getting any defense from me. Watchog is level 20, normal type, Illuminate for its ability. Thankfully, not anything they have to worry about. With the moves Hypnosis, Leer, Crunch, and Retaliate. Generally, on the first turn it comes out, it'll use Retaliate, which is a ridiculously powerful normal type move if the side of the Pokemon using it had a Pokemon faint last turn. It's a dang powerful move, and it's pretty much guaranteed to KO whatever you got at this point unless you got a Sock or a Roggenrola. This fight's actually quite easy if you have a Roggenrola, and please be fully paralyzed again. Please be fully paralyzed. I don't want to get hit with Retaliate. Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! I didn't even need to use Flame Charge. I outspeed you. Shoot, man. Okay, Blitzel, you're proving yourself already. I don't think anybody was really calling you worthless or like, oh my god, why would you ever use that Pokemon? I don't think I saw anybody saying that, but if you were, man, earning your keep right away. Kudos to you. I don't even think she has an item that can heal off the paralysis. Her Retaliate's not going to be fully powered again. You softened it up for Ottawa to just take the win. This has gone far smoother than I thought it could, and I was worried to the point where I was going to bring in Throw. Let's just go for the Razor Shell. If I don't KO, hopefully I get the defense down and I can KO next turn. No, that's it. Easy win. Good work to both of you. Both level 21 now, too. My theory about you was correct. You're more than just talented. You're motivated. I mean, I guess I'd describe myself with that adjective. I guess. Your fighting style is so enchanting. It is charming. You are a Pokemon trainer worthy of receiving this basic badge. I am so sorry you got stuck with the most boring sounding badge in the history of Pokemon. It's kind of sad when you sound even more boring than the plain badge. But it's still a big moment for us. If you have 2 badges, traded Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you. Here, I also want you to have this TM. We get the TM for Retaliate. I already explained how it works. I don't know if I'll be teaching that to anything, though. Retaliate does a lot more damage if an ally fainted on the turn before you used it. If you're a master of timing, you can defeat even strong opponents. Deer! Deer, come quick! Team Plasma's threatening to steal some bones! What? What's going on? Blair, you come too. Dang, you can friggin' move. I guess you gotta be pretty dang fit to be able to be an archaeologist and do those long treks in the desert, but sheesh, wow. Wish I could move that fast. Now you wait, enough fooling around. So you've come, Gym Leader. We Team Plasma. Claim this museum Dragon Skull in the name of Pokémon Liberation! To show you that we're serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smoke screen! Is it really right before their eyes if you're gonna blind them while you do it? I mean, I guess they think so, and that's what's important. What's going on? Oh, we have to go after them! Lenora loves that skull. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist block again? Blair, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. Just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Someone just walked away with an exhibit. That's what's up. She's so sassy. I love it. Oh, hi, Blair. What's everyone doing here? And no, I'm not hitting on Lenora now, too, okay? I just think that her sass is really funny. Blair, is there some kind of problem? And these two are your friends. Bianca and Sharon. Oh, I see. They're trainers. Okay, then. Let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Sharon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Blair, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. Uh-huh. You are Blair, is it? Are you raring to round up our robbers? Close to alliteration. Very close indeed. Oh, Blair, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. Gee, that's nice. She didn't give me anything that useful when I was with her. She only gave me something that I can no longer use now that the internet service is shut down. Now, what did she tell me? You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden, so you can find stuff you can't even see. For now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right? Hey, wait for me! We got our new gym badge, but we also have a new conflict lying before us. Next time on Pokemon Black and White, we are gonna head over to Pinwheel Forest with Berg and see if we can find hide or hair of Team Plasma. See you guys then.